Turki Alalshikh has a plan for Riyadh season in boxing. He's going to try to make some big events for the rest of 2025, which he's already started by now, making Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford something that most of the boxing world fans and experts did not think that could happen. Now they've kind of bent the knee, and now they're basically settling in and accepting reality. But Turki Alalshikh is making a lot of moves right now. He's not waiting around and trying to figure out. He knows what goes on and what the boxing world wants. He's a fan of boxing as well. But I would say he's far from just being a regular fan who's playing sides. A lot of people are expecting him to play sides. I hear people talking about scores over there in Riyadh season, and I felt like most of the scores have been pretty good. Haven't been any kind of problems. I mean, the guy who people wanted to win, they just didn't win. That's how things go sometimes. But he's thinking of doing a lot more in boxing. They already have the AI judging that's been going on because most people don't trust regular judges, the human beings who have been judging over the last 30, 40 years. Turki Alalshikh watches boxing just like everyone else. He's watched boxing matches where we've had judging go on and it's looked ridiculous. A lot of these guys have had to have certain judging go a certain way to try to, cater to certain boxers allegedly. But now Turki Alalshikh is pushing boxing to a new limit. And now what I'm seeing for the next couple of years, especially the next 5 years, it looks like he's going to try to do things until 2030, possibly even longer. God willing, if his health holds up. But it looks like 2030 that he's going to have a vision as far as Riyadh season and also Saudi Arabia boxing. He's making it a market. The market is basically opening up. He's making it a huge attraction around the world. For Riyadh season, a lot of people show up around this time of the year, summer, also in the fall and winter. And, he has the same dates. He doesn't really go around those dates. As far as the big events, they usually happen around the same time. So a lot of people will start to make their way towards Saudi Arabia in certain times of the year to see these big fights. You got to think about it. If you have a fight card and it has 8 fights on it, that's mega fights. That's once in a lifetime fights. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to try to invest in that vacation and make your way towards Saudi Arabia. And a lot of people will think, well, it's just a boxing event. They have a lot of other things that happen as well. They have concerts, a lot of other things you really can't just describe off the bat, but it's going to help as far as the sport of boxing. He already has concerts. People have been complaining about those for some reason. I think a concert is better than waiting 50 minutes between a co-main event and a main event fight. I've seen people wait 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I've seen people wait until another boxing match goes off, until the NBA finals goes off, a basketball game goes off. So a lot of times when he goes from fight to fight without any breaks in between, I think that's a game changer in boxing. So he's already done a lot of things that's changed and helped change the sport. And it's going to show that who's the best of this era, and it's changing this era as well. This is not going to be considered a weak era of boxing anymore. But for him to try to fix boxing for the next 5 years is a big deal.